What's going on, everybody? Hopefully, everybody's jumping on over from the pre-party over at Ocean's World. I know they were still going. Had some interesting dialogue there. It's just me for the first few minutes. Andy will be here. Don't worry. It's not just me. I am on vacation still. I come to you on vacation. I can't miss a stream, right? So we'll be getting started here in a second. Just hold tight. I'm going to hold it down. We got some fun things planned for you. Don't go anywhere. We've got some really fun things. Andy will be here again. Relax. It's all good. Everybody in the chat. Let's see who's in the chat real quick. I am in Ocean City. And finishing up our vacation. This will be the last time you'll see me on this balcony for the rest of the year. You guys tell me if you saw us last summer. I was down here a lot. It's my parents' condo. So thank you, Mom and Dad, for letting us be down here in the summertime. But that's quickly ending. But we got Heartsight. That's Eileen, her new channel name. She was in. She has a great video that came out today that I got to watch the rest of. So hopefully everybody can go check that out. There's Annie Ann was in really early. Outdoors in Maryland. I've been watching him crab. And there's Melissa Spencer. Melissa, how are? It's so good to see you. And I hope you're doing well. It's great to see you in the chat. We certainly have missed you. So I'm glad to see you here. And there's Phil and Everything Spicy. He's getting ready to do his, I don't know what, 70-some Pocky One chips. That's evidently Groovy is sending us. Andy, if you're watching this, Groovy's sending us the new One chips, which are even hotter. He wants us to do them. How do we get into these things? Anyway, you'll get another banner if you do it. So there's Phil. I figure, Andy, that would be a good thing to do is when Phil's guest hosting with us, we'll do that one chip that Groovy is sending us. Evidently, it's pretty bad. So great for that. There's Dickie Dad, Brian. Breaking Bad finale was pretty darn good. Well, hey, the topic tonight is worst and best finales of all time on TV. We've been talking about doing this, Andy and I, for a while. We were like, should we just do best or worst? We're combining them. We'll do our top five for each. I think there is enough dialogue for both, right? Some of these finales for TV series that you love, they have their series finale, the end of the show, and it's just awful, right? There's probably more of that. I think Micah mentioned that on the pre-party. I think there's good and bad. There's definitely more bad. That's definitely true. So I'm excited about tonight's topic. I think everybody's going to have an idea of, what we think. You have your own ideas of what are good and what are bad. But anyway, can't wait to get into it. Again, Andy will be here. It's not just me. There's Crazy Ann all the way from Norway. My favorite Norwegian. Mooskow, Christina, how are you? Matt J won last week. Matt, did you open that box up? You got the Bourbon County Stout Cafe de Olla and the 21090 pint glass. There's Bourbon Bounty. Jody. I think he's getting ready to go down to we're never worried about Andy's lateness. Well, yeah, Andy's got things going on right now. He's going to be here. Don't worry. No worries about that. But Bourbon Bounty is here. I think, Jody, you're getting ready to go to Louisville, right? I think, and do a bunch of distilleries. I can't wait. Hopefully you'll be maybe doing some, I'm sure you'll be doing some videos, but maybe some live streams at Rabbit Hole, maybe. Anyway, there's Erica, neighbor girl. Good to see you. There's Matt J. Again, like I said, he's drinking vodka tonight. Yeah, the poll is up tonight. Guys, answer. What are you drinking? You were drinking whiskey, beer, some kind of mixed drink. Could be anything. Or nothing for you. Not drinking tonight. It's soda or water. That's all good. There's Jason Sterling. Scott K is here. Cheers, Scott. How are you, brother? Vanessa Kitty, good to see you. Long time no see. Well, actually, you were here last week, I think. So it's good to see you again. How's that? There's Groovy, the Ocean raid. And Groovy's got an awesome video he's got with his buddies from work, from the military. They did the Pocky One chip. It's actually taken off. It's an awesome thing. Go over, check out that video. Make it go even higher from doing the one chip challenge. Let's see. Andy's not going to leave me hanging. There's Jody saying, he told me it's the only way to build your character. Hey, you know what? Bring it on. Bring it on. There is the new Lone Stars coming to the stage. No, I'm sorry. There's Sir Chad, Lone Stars Lounge. Cheers, guys. But anyway, in the polls, tell us what you're drinking. We'll look at that later on. I'm going to pop my first drink of the night. I'll show you. There's Peppers in Kentucky Living. Cheers, brother. How are you? All right, I think I'm getting through everybody. Everybody's popping in. We're going to get going there. Oh, look at that. Guys, $5 super chats tonight. Every $5 super chat gets you entered into the ticket event. And once Ina gets here and we show this, I cannot wait to show you what it is. So Oshisan is on the board, and I'm going to start writing them down. Now, you say I only have one job, right? I'm doing like 3 right now. Let's see if I can do this right. Did we get any rock-ons for Oshisan's $5 super chat? But I'm going to give you a thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you!
Hey, there's your day, Zach. How are you? Good to see you. I love to see new faces in the chat. Again, I can't spill the beans on what the ticket event is going to be, but I promise you, I think you're all going to like it. At least I hope you do, because I think it's awesome. So every super chat tonight will go to that. As soon as any gets here, we will tell you. There's Mr. Fulton, what that is, and kind of show you exactly what it is. I can't wait. There's Mayberry 316. How are you? Good to see you. Crazy and sorry. Trying to get through all the chat here, guys. We also have a member-only giveaway, which I'll do first. There's a Lazy Nate in the house. How you doing, Nate? Good to see you. There's Oreo mixed drink here. All right. What's the mixed drink, though? Tell us what you're drinking. And Phil's drinking beer and whiskey. So nothing wrong with that. Just don't drink too much. I'll be drinking beer and whiskey, too. But my first drink will be a beer, and I'll get to that in a second. Cheers, Lone Star. Okay, I think I've gotten through everybody. If not, I'm solo for now, not for long though. Oh, there's everything spicy. There it is. Look at that. Oh, Dirty Nutsack. Just, you know what, Phil? That was pretty. Phil on the pre-show did. I guess it's a dirty nut. It was some kind of. It was a dirty nutsack, man. It was crazy. Phil's in for 2 entries. Every $5 super chat gets you into this, into the ticket event. So thank you, Phil. Cheers with that, brother. I can't get into the event. I'm completely no worries. It's okay. It's okay. You're in the member only giveaway. It's all good. Totally good. Oh, I think I missed Neighbor Girl. I think Neighbor Girl has a $5 super chat coming in. There she is. Why not? You guys haven't even seen it yet. That's what I like. I hope you like it, because I really do. I just want to let you guys know that there is your super chats are going to something tonight. So don't worry. We will get you guys into that. And as soon as he's here, there's Fallen Angel. We'll show you that. Oh, gosh. Oreo. I'm in for the raffle. I love how you guys don't even know what the raffle is and you're putting in for it. That's awesome, Oreo. You get four entries into that. Oh, my God. Guys, you haven't even seen it yet. I love you guys for that. It's fantastic. There's Dickie. Dickie, what's going on? This is it. I can feel it. You know what, Dickie? This would probably be the one that you actually win. And that's not a bad thing, actually. But you'll see once Andy is able to hop on and share with her. There's Saucy with an entry. Thank you, Saucy. And then Micah, you announced, I think it's out there, the gender of his child. I won't do it. Go to his video and watch it if you want to see Mike and Shader having a baby. They did an awesome video on the gender reveal. Go see that. But Micah, you're in for 4. Let's get a rock on here, because there's been a lot of super chats, guys. You guys are awesome. Hopefully Andy's watching this as he's taking care of some business. He'll be here soon, but he'll be psyched to see everybody so excited about the giveaway, which I haven't even told him about yet. But let's.
Thank you!
And look at that. And that's the community here. That's Jimmy stepping up for Eileen. Eileen, you got an entry into the ticket event. So there you go. Awesome stuff right there. Very, very cool. There's Groovy. Groovy's in. Again, guys, you haven't even seen it yet. I love it, and you can keep doing it, but we'll have plenty of time to do that. We're going to go about an hour and a half tonight and send it over to Groovy. I love all the rock-ons, by the way. There's the bee lady. The bee lady. There's Elizabeth with another entry. Whatever you're pushing. I promise you, I think you'll like this one, especially if you follow us. So we'll keep it there. Guys, let's get to the member-only giveaway. Every Friday, actually, this Saturday is when we upload. I'm sorry to all the members. Not that you care, I don't think. But every Friday night, we put up a member-only behind the bar. There was some logistical issues. Andy was traveling back. I was traveling down here. We couldn't get to do what we wanted to do. So Saturday was the unveiling of the member-only video. It's basically going to be, I'm telling you, this bourbon right here, Tumble and Dice from Proof and Wood. It is their high rye mash bill. Okay, don't let that scare you away though. It's their barrel proof. I think it's 115 proof, 118 proof. This thing is beautiful. Chocolate, cherry notes all over the place. Super viscous. I absolutely love this whiskey. I've drank the entire bottle almost. We're gonna have a bunch of stuff from Proof and Wood coming out, videos. You'll see this review and a bunch of other fun things. But I'm gonna give you a nice pour of this. It's almost gone. As well as 2 beers, and Andy, when he comes on, I'll tell you that he brought back from North Carolina from his trip, which you guys saw him. So that's what's up for tonight for members only. You're gonna get some beer and whiskey, and that's I think a good thing. So let's get to that. Why not? Well, while we're waiting for Andy, we're gonna add this to the stream. All right, so guys, I'll go over this again. Hopefully, I haven't missed anybody. If you come in late, I sometimes don't get you. But here's who I have that's commented, and don't please. Don't say you comment and you haven't. If every Friday night, and if you're not a member, why not? We give away stuff to our members. You get behind the scenes videos. I guarantee you're going to want to be a member to see some of the behind the scenes stuff once Barrel Age Month comes around, and especially when we do a 11-year vertical of Bourbon County Stouts, we will be going they'll definitely be behind the scenes on that, and it's a fun we try to give stuff back to our members. So please, if you're not a member, maybe consider. Anyway, I've got Lone Stars Lounge, Neighbor Girl, Outdoors in Maryland, Dickie Dad, Everything Spicy, Matt J, Saucy Sheen, The Bee Lady, Hunt for Heat, Oreo, Groovy, Ojasan, Heart Sight, which is Eileen, Crazy Ann, and Fallen Angel. So am I missing anyone? I'll go back to the chat. Did I miss anyone? Did you comment on it and somehow I've missed it? I don't want to leave anybody out. Anybody? The buck stocks, no whammies. I guarantee you I'm telling you, this whiskey it's awesome. It is so good. It's only like a $55 bottle of whiskey. It's a barrel proof from Proof and Wood, Tumble and Dice. It's out there. If you find it, I say buy it all day long. I'm giving away our review, but I absolutely love this whiskey. It's so dang good. And before I drank it all, I wanted to give it away to some of you guys. All right. I don't think I've missed anybody. I give to this even though Bird Bounty, you didn't comment on the video though, so I can't put you in. I didn't see you in there. All right, I think we're good. So we're going to spin this wheel. I haven't seen anybody say, hey, I have not. Yeah, I'm on there. Okay. I see it. I'm missing the chat. I'm sorry. It's hard to do this by yourself, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to spin the wheel. Guys, this is for the member-only giveaway. This is for the Proof and Wood, Tumble and Dice, Barrel Proof, Pour, and 2 North Carolina. I don't know what they are. He didn't tell me. He's had a bunch of beers from North Carolina he wanted to give away to members. So he'll give them to me and I'll send them out. But this is for that. Am I missing anybody? Going once, going twice. Did anybody comment that I missed? I don't see it. So let's go. All right, guys. Let's see who wins the weekly member-only giveaway. Oh, it's going to be Matt J. Oh, it's Saucy. Saucy. Well done, brother. There he is. Saucy's coming back. He hasn't won in a while. Saucy, you get it, man. I can't wait for you to try this Tumble and Dice. And also the beers that Andy are sending. But congratulations, this Saucy. There you go. All right, guys. What we're going to do next is I'm going to open my first beer of the night. I'm going to take this down. Remove that. Hi. Andy should be here soon. It should be too long. He told me not to bring anybody else on, but if this goes too much longer, I'm going to put the link out there because nobody wants to hear me talk to myself, right? We have a beer for me to drink. Guys, have you ever had Zombie Dust? I'm a huge fan of this. Look, it's sweating. It's so humid out here right now. I took it out like 10 minutes ago. Three Floyds, right? Yeah, Zombie Dust, Pale Ale. Here's a funny story on this. I homebrew, right? Andy doesn't really homebrew anymore, but I still homebrew. And I tried to replicate this beer way back when I first started brewing. You can buy these things called kits. Well, what are kits? Kits are basically like boxes of cake. If you buy a cake box and try to make it, everything's there for you. You just have to add some eggs or something or, what have you. But basically all the ingredients are there. The instructions are there. You put it in the oven and you get a beer. Well, kits are like that. They give you all the dry malt extract or the liquid malt extract. They give you the hops. They give you the yeast. They give you the instructions. They tell you what to do. You do it. Well, I tried to brew this. It was an unmitigated disaster. But I always wanted to try this beer, but you couldn't get it in Maryland. It wasn't distributed. Now it's distributed, I think, everywhere. And if you like IPAs, Jimmy, this isn't for you, but if you love IPAs, by the way, pretty cool glass. You can find these on Teespring, these pint glasses. I think Matt wanted one of these last week. It's an amazing pale ale, super, super hoppy, but not like overly dank. It's one of the first, I think, great sort of imperial pale ale. So cheers, everybody out there. Thanks for hanging with me. Stay tuned. Andy is coming. We do have a show. Hoping he's here soon. By the way, look at Bourbon Bounty. Guys, here he is. Look at this. Oh, gosh, that is so darn good. I've drank so many of these fruited sours that when I get back to these IPAs, it reminds me why I love them so much. And this is it is hazy, but it's not like a murky hazy. This is like a nice pale ale. It's got Jimmy, you'd hate this, but if you like IPAs, Zombie Dust from Three Floyds. If you find it, it's not too expensive and it's super good. Just an enormous amount of hops that are in it. And it's so good. You're not. We got to get Jody at Bourbon Bounty. If you're not a member of Bourbon Bounties, please. He's in the whiskey community. He's in our community here. Go check him out. Give him a subscribe. Great dude. Great content. Knows whiskey like no other. Please check him out so we can get him to 500. And he's going to be giving away his homemade bourbon nosing kit. Whatever that 24 aromas and the bourbon wheel. All right. I don't know what that means, Jody, but I'm up for it. There you go. Dickie's finally got the zombie dust. Other thing I mentioned in the pre-party, I know you guys all love RER, right? They're out of orders. I messed up. I didn't get the last offering. There's a whole reason behind that. But this Friday is their newest can release at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go to rarbrewing.com, hit the store. You'll see the link. Get there a little early. Get in there. There's like a queue that you get into, like a virtual line, and they put you in. It goes very quick, but if you get in there early, you can get beers. And then you have to find, if you're not in this area, a proxy to send them to you. But it's Alice in Wonderland. So if you're a big Alice in Wonderland fan, their theme this week, or this can release is all Alice in Wonderland. They've started announcing some of them. Oops, sorry. Jeez, that's going crazy. And I think it's going to be awesome. So I'm going to go for it. If you guys are interested, go for it as well. So there's cheers to that. All right. So secondly, I want to show also something I got, guys. We got some big news coming from the channel as well. So Andy and I don't know if you saw, Old Carter. So what is Old Carter? Old Carter to me is, it's my favorite whiskey brand right now. We're super big fans. It's very hard to get. And it's I'll say it's pretty expensive, especially some, there you go. Look at that. Love it. Marty's awesome. That's so cool. Some retailers out there find this, right, and they upcharge this. If you can find this, MSRP, this is their rye. I've drank a little bit of it. This is, without a doubt, my favorite rye I've ever tasted in my life. It is so good. Now, Andy also had their American Whiskey Batch 6. This is Batch 7 of the rye. And that was, right now, our number one whiskey of all time. This is going to give it a run for its money. I'll tell you that. But the announcement is, so if you ever find Old Carter and it's around MSRP, which is like 150, I paid 190 for this, so a little bit over. But some people have this for like $500, $400. That's ridiculous. Don't ever pay that much money for whiskey. But they only make like 1,000 bottles of these. This is bottle number 778 out of 1495, and so this is batch 7 from this year. It's so good. But the cool thing about this is we are going to have on September 14th Sherry and Mark Carter from Old Carter. Basically, the owners they're going to be on our show. How cool is that? So we're super excited about that. We reached out to them. They were very receptive. Seemed like very cool people. We cannot wait to have them on the show. I hope you guys all tune in because they'll be on, and we can't wait to talk to them. We're going to have fun with them. We're always different here. We're going to drink some of their whiskey, but we're going to have fun with them. So I can't wait for that. So circle your calendars, September 14th. I think it's, 3 weeks from now, 4 weeks from now. So we'll be doing that. Hopefully you guys don't buy it. Stop telling people. No, look, Robot Scott knows it's super hard to find. Oh, look at that. You just got 500 subs. There it is. Bourbon Bounty got 500 subs. There it is on our show. I love it. That's so cool. Let's hope Andy comes on because I don't know how much more I can stall. We're now at 9:20. And the next step is going into our top 10 list. So we'll give him a couple of minutes. And if not, then I'm going to bring some people on and buy the time until he gets here. But again, the big announcement from me is Old Carter, Sherry, Mark Carter, who own and operate this and make this beautiful, absolutely wonderful whiskey that's highly allocated and ridiculously overpriced on the secondary market, will be on our show. So if you guys want to learn a little bit about whiskey, and they also started from the wine industry. They were actually winemakers. That's how they began. There he is. Look, Andy makes an appearance. He's coming. That's good to know, buddy. Coming in a few, hang tight. Well, when Andy says coming in a few, that usually means it could probably be like 10 to 15 minutes. A few for Andy, if you guys haven't recognized, sometimes means a lot more than that. But that's okay. We'll do our best. Now we need to get Whiskey Nose to 500. You know what? That's a good point. Marty is a super fun guy. He's actually, I know Phil was on his live stream the other day. He's kind of come into this community of ours. And I think if you're not a member or a subscriber to Whiskey Nose, Marty, go over there. Super great guy. Knows a ton about bourbon and whiskey. Just a fun guy too. Does great live streams. He supports all of us as well. So please go check out Whiskey Nose. Super nice guy. I can't wait to meet him in person. He's down in North Carolina, I believe. Yes, Todd, it builds character. There you go. All right, so I think that's great. Jody hit 500 halfway. Man, I tell you what, I have another channel. It's my private channel. This is the crazy thing. Listen, we didn't hit 1,000 for a long time. We've been doing this channel 21090 for 5 years, right? And we're stuck at 4,100, which is great. I'm not complaining at all. I have another personal channel that I do all my home vlogs and personal stuff. It's called My Three Sons. If you ever want to look it up, you'll see My Three Sons TV. But I have a channel called My Three Sons because I have 3 sons, and it's all about what I do with my kids and family. I want to chronicleize while they're young videos that YouTube's gonna house for me. Had a whale video right out here. There was a humpback whale that breached. You never see that. I caught it actually on tape, and it went viral. It had 150,000 views, and it got me monetized. I had no delusions of grandeur. I didn't want to even try to. I was just basically using YouTube to house my home videos. So once that happened, I was like, well, maybe I should start trying to put some effort into it. So I have, and it's great. I'm not doing it because of monetization, but point of it is you never know when that one video is going to hit, right? Case in point, Friday night out here, there was a water spout at night or a dust devil. I don't know what it was. It sounded like a train was coming through. The first thing I did was pick up my camera. I couldn't believe it. I pick up the camera and start videotaping it. I put it up on YouTube. It's got 38,000 views now in 5 days. It went, I guess, somewhat viral because it's cool. I don't know. It's a 3-minute video. It's just, it's nuts. And so it just shows you you just need one. We have never had one for our channel here, which is probably pissing me and Andy off more, but because I guess our topics aren't viral. But if you're doing stuff out there that you can, make viral, it just takes one video, and that's it, man. That's it. So keep at it. All things about having fun. So Andy's coming. I'm not going to bring anybody on yet. This was supposed to be a very short stream because I'm on a balcony and there's a time limit of when I can be out here, but we'll make do. We're going to probably get right into showing you what all your super chats tonight are going towards. I can't wait to show you. Then we'll get our top 10 list, which is 2-5 of worst and best series finales. And then we're probably quickly going to go right to either bringing people on and or just go right to Groovies because I know Groovy has to work tomorrow. So we're not going to be on super late tonight, I don't think, but I appreciate you all hanging out with us. Just stick with me for a couple more minutes when Andy gets here. We'll really get this thing moving. I can't wait to show you guys what we've come up with for tonight's ticketed drawing for every super chat. So is this going to be? No, it's not going to be. We will all leave. No, it won't be the shortest 210. No, it actually won't be now because Andy's 23 minutes late. But I can't be out here super long. We got a couple of comments last time when I was out here till midnight. There's nothing I can do. There literally is somebody right there. Actually, it's right there, but it looks like I'm pointing out the ocean. I'm not. There's somebody's lights are on. It's literally 3 feet from me. Where the heck is Andy? I'll let him explain that to you. Family obligations. He's got a lot going on right now. So just everybody bear with him. He's doing everything he can to be here. I promise you. And listen, we can hold down the fort for him, right? This is the least we can do. We're actually probably going to be moving our show back to 9 p.m. permanently. We haven't made a decision yet, but it looked like that might happen. It's just easier for us in terms of where our kids are and their lives and getting them to bed. I got 3 kids. He's got 2. They're all in that age of going back to school too. And there's a lot going on. You'd be surprised how quickly with 3 kids and 2 kids, how quickly the evening goes. And then all of a sudden, it's 8:30 and we're not ready. So that extra half hour might help us. So we've been talking about that. Hopefully that doesn't put too many people out. But I think we might go to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time soon, just to help us not have these late nights and late coming to an 8:30 show. I know we're late at a 9 o'clock show, but this is an anomaly, I promise you. Anyway, there you go. I don't know what's going on between Bourbon Bounty and Whiskey Nose, but I'm glad everybody is having fun. So that being said, does anybody want me to pour this Old Carter? I mean, I put it out there in front of you guys. Should I do the Old Carter, or do you guys want me to taste the Tumbling Dice for you that we just gave away? I love this too. As you can see, I've drank almost all of it. What do you guys want me to pour? Old Carter, their Bat 7 Rye, or Tumbling Dice Barrel Proof Rye Mash Bill? So just put Old Carter or Tumbling Dice right in the chat, and I will do a little pour and give you a quick little pour up the old Carter. Pour up the hard to get one. Pour that up. Drink more of it. See what happens, Andy, when you're not here on time. I start drinking the good stuff. Old Carter. No, neither. Moose Gal says neither. Old Carter. Everybody wants to see the old Carter. Okay. We'll do that. Let me clean my palate after this zombie dust, since that's almost gone. You know what I like to clean my palate with? I swear to God, it's crazy, but Coke Zero. I'm not kidding. For some reason, the soda, I don't know why. So when I switch whiskeys, I always have if you're drinking a few whiskeys a night, like a couple of small pours, for some reason, Coke does it for me. It like cuts it right through. All right, here we go. God, I haven't had this in a few days. This is so, I don't even know how to explain it. Old Carter is extremely hard to find, but it is, I don't know what they do. This is 95.5 juice, so this is MGP. And they just select amazing barrels that they mix together, and it comes out absolutely. If you could smell this, and if you're not a rye fan, don't let that scare you away. Now, this is a big rye bomb, but my God, how sweet this smells. I mean, it smells like baking spice. Oh, God, mint and sweet sort of cherry cinnamon. It's just so, I wish you guys could taste this. So if you ever find Old Carter, again, for around $140, $150 in your liquor store, grab as many as you can. I guarantee you will not have a problem with it. So cheers, everybody out there. Old Carter, batch 7 rye. I mean, oh my God. It's 115.5 proof, and it tastes like candy. It is absolutely, as Joe Weymouth. God, I miss Joe. Where is Joe Weymouth at? Absolutely divine. I mean, I think I like this better than the American whiskey that Andy had, the batch 5 American whiskey from Old Carter. I really do. I think I like this better. I think if you guys know a channel called Whiskey Tornado, if you don't, great channel, Whiskey Channel. He reviewed the Old Forester single barrel barrel proof rye today, and said it was the best whiskey he's had this year, which, doesn't surprise me. I'm sure it's fantastic. It's very hard to get. I can't imagine it being better than this. I really cannot. So I would love to try, but it is the most drinkable rye whiskey I've ever had in my life. For 115 proof, it's like the sweet spot of enough. The finish just, I've had one sip and it's still on my tongue. And you get that baking spice, that cinnamon, that sweet cherry goodness. It's just, it's 95.5 juice, which is MVP, if you know it. So that's the base of this. But I don't know what they do with their barrels. It's just beautiful. And Old Carter, I think, I've only had 2 of them so far, can do no wrong. All right, Andy, where are you? It's now 9:30. I've gone on long enough. I've held the fort. Hey, Samantha, there you are. I don't know what to do. Are you coming or not, brother? Because I can't take much more of this. I can, but I don't think anybody else wants to take much more of this. I'm drinking Old Carter Batch 7 Rye. To me, spoiler alert, it's the best rye I've ever had, maybe the best whiskey I've ever had, and certainly maybe the best whiskey I've had this year. So there you have that. We gave away the Tumbling Dice to Saucy Shane. Saucy, you're going to get a nice big pour of that. I might give you 2 ounces of it because it's that good, and you're such a cool guy. And you also get 2 beers from Andy from North Carolina. So he won the member giveaway. Tonight, every Super Chat is going to a special giveaway. Every $5 Super Chat gets you entered into the contest. So if you give 5, you get 1. You do 10, you get 2, and so forth. Every multiple of 5. Once Andy gets here, I'll show it to you. Come on, Andy. Everybody. Andy. And Andy, get your button here, will you? Now 9:30. I don't know what to do. I've been talking for a half an hour, and I can't believe we still have 32 people in here. I wouldn't surprise me if everybody left. But I appreciate you sticking with me. What's everybody drinking in the chat? I'll start reading that. I'm going to look at the chat now, guys. Yeah, give me the Andy. Yeah, where's the Andy emojis for our members? Andy, please tell me what you're drinking. I know there's a chat up there. What's the poll say? Let me go to the poll. Oh, you know what I'm going to show everybody? Here's what I'll show. I'm going to share my screen. I want to show you guys this. I was going to show this during the top 10. You guys rock. There we go, Shane. Oh, Shane, you're the best. I'll give you. You got another entry in there, brother. Oh, Shane, let me put that down so I can't miss you. Saucy, you're on here somewhere, aren't you? There, you got two now. Real quick, let me show you guys this. And Shane, I'm glad you did that. Oh, there he is. God. Andy, we can't hear you. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted yourself.
Hear me now?
There, we can hear you now. God, Lord. Hey, buddy.
Sorry, buddy.
I'm drinking Old Car. You know, that's the problem here. See what happens? You're late.
Well,
And I start drinking Old Car.
I know you spilled the beans. You're just going to have to be able to find another bottle before Mark and Sherry come on. So,
Well, no. Yes, well, that's true. I did spill the beans about that because I was so excited. Aren't you excited about that?
yeah, I really was. Thank you for sticking around. I know a lot
Andy,
of people
the
were
chat. Look, the chat's
getting
saying
ready
hi,
to.
Andy.
Yeah,
There's only so much Todd they can take.
guys, it is. I wanted to say it's so nice to be back and on time and things back to normal. And I tell you, for the life of me, this. Thank you for being patient. That's all I can say. That is the life of a parent when kids come first. So
No worries, man. Hey, I told everybody we probably are going to be moving back to 9 o'clock anyway, just for school schedules and just it works better for us.
End up probably being a little bit easier, but that's all good. Who was our lucky
Saucy Shane?
Saucy?
Shane.
Yeah, because I have the two beers that he
have?
gets from
let's show
Carolina
everybody.
too. So one is Southern Pines Brewing Company, Fruited New England IPA. This is cool. This
Nice.
is from
Gotcha, Sam.
Southern
Thank you.
Pines, North Carolina. They made it look like a Capri Sun,
Yeah, that does look like a Breeze. Oh my gosh.
but they actually brew this thing and they rest it after they have like Wakatu Citra Mosaic hops, but they rest it on a bunch of fruit like dragon fruit and peach and stuff like that. I mean, this thing is
Amazing.
It's really
Sweet.
good.
Nice.
And then I fell in love with this place called the Salty Turtle, the one that I posted the one night from.
On Instagram. Yep. Check out our Instagram. You can see that.
Instagram. And so you will be getting this hazy IPA from them, which is really,
Nice.
really good.
There you
I
go.
like that. And I am drinking another one from them, Surf City Sunrise.
Isn't that what you put the Instagram picture of, I think?
Yeah.
There
So
you go. Andy, let me
then,
just while you get yourself settled, I'm going to show a video real quick. I was going to show this earlier, but speaking of Saucy, we love seeing the hashtag 210rocks. Andy, I can hear it echo. I don't know if you're plugged in or not. There you go. That's better. That's better. Whatever you did is better. And I want to show something he did. So if you ever get any like swag or even just whiskey from us or beer or whatever, we'd love that you would at least take a picture of it and hashtag 210rocks, right? In any whether it's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, what have you, or even on YouTube, we'll find it. We love to show it for everybody. And Andy just likes seeing it, really. But Andy, you got to check out this. I don't know if you've seen this because you don't have Facebook. So I'm going to share this. Saucy, hopefully, don't mind me showing your YouTube because that's where your not your YouTube, your Facebook. It is so cool, and you got to listen to this, Andy. So I will make sure that I share the sound on this. All right. Because guys, can you see that? Andy, make that big. If you can somehow make that big, I'll try to do the same. Let me see. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. All right, hold on. Stop for a second. How do I make this bigger? Oh, hit this. That might help us. All right, wait. Ready? Here we go.
oh my God, that's awesome.
How awesome is that? First of all,
And it's Kicks.
It's Kicks. It's the beginning of rock and roll overdose, I think, right? It's the beginning of rock and roll overdose. And let's just one more time. I had to show that one more time.
That's awesome.
He's showing our bourbon shirt, which he won. And the editing. Dude, Saucy, you're the man. I love this. I wish we could have this.
That's so cool.
That's so cool. How cool
Love
is
it.
that? I had to
Love it.
show that. There we go. Everybody, there's Saucy Shane.
He's a talented dude, man. That's
Well,
awesome.
we got a few more to show in the am I showing that?
That's really cool. Bottled and Bond, I agree. That is pretty badass. That's awesome.
All right, there you go. Hey, Andy, I've been talking all night about the ticketed giveaway. Not to put you on the spot.
But you told him the gag that we would collect as much as we could, and then we would say there's actually nothing tonight. I told you I thought that was a cruel joke, and I wouldn't do it. That's on you.
Well, you're gonna have to refund a bunch of
I
super
think
chats then, Andy, because I just said we had something and they all went crazy. They haven't even seen it yet. I can't wait for them to see it.
I can tell you it is awesome.
Andy, take it over. Can you take it over or no?
Well, it's quite simply, it's not just this framed, but Todd's going to autograph this for you, and that is going to give you an autographed picture of that 8x10 from Todd. So that is what you put in for tonight.
Boy, Moose Scout, where is she? I think she just super chat us. I got you. You're on the wheel. There you go.
I don't know how else to say this, but I am so excited about this. Who all's here? I'm just kind of looking through the chat.
Oh, Sauce, everybody's here. The regular crowd. We got some Whiskey Nose. Hey, Jody from Bourbon Bounty just went to 500 subscribers on our stream. We got him to 500.
Is awesome. Congratulations.
Neighbor Girl, Moose Scout, B Lady, Saucy Shane, Crazy, and I mean the whole gang's here, and some Bottled and Bond, Whiskey Nose. We got some whiskey guys. It's all good. The whole crew.
Okay.
Right, Andy, stop.
Hold on. Wait.
Stop it.
Don't worry, it's fine. I just had to pull something up real fast. Let me say, is where's my
Whiskey
friend Jimmy? I haven't seen Jimmy. Is Jimmy here?
Jimmy? He was here. He did the super. Where's Jimmy? Where is Jimmy? Whiskey Nose, also super chat. Thank you, Erica. I didn't see that, but I did. I have him now on the list. Where's Jimmy? Jimmy has to say something. Hey, what's up, Mike? Cheers, Mike. Where is? Yes, I got you, Sam. You're in, Sam. I got you on. Ojisan World. He is here.
I see you, Elizabeth. Where's I hate to say this, but I'm not gonna do this unless I just want to know that Jimmy is here. I just need to hear that Jimmy's here. That's all. If then I'll start because
we got to wait for Jimmy. So who has Jimmy's email?
I promised Jimmy I would wait for him on this one. So
you've already talked to him. No, right. There he is. He's here.
Okay.
He's here.
Well then, with that, I'm going to do this. For a long time, I have prided myself on trying to come up with really fun and exciting intros for people. And so Brian Miller got the really fun Brian Miller, fact checker with Stewie that was great. We have a Paulo Guppies, for Robot Scott with Michael J. Fox from Back to the Future. Groovy's got one of my favorites. But I just couldn't figure out anything for Jimmy that was worthy. And I still haven't yet.
Oh, no. Oh.
But that doesn't mean that I don't just have this soft spot in my heart for Jimmy. So I'm going to play this real quick, and hopefully you can hear it and see it. And here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I've not seen this.
I would completely rock to Groovy's list. I would completely rock to. Can I say something before we carry on?
Yeah.
I would completely rock to and ride in the car with and have.
Come on.
Oh, it's buffering.
Stupid. I'm gonna
a great time listening to Groovy's.
Oh my god!
Playlist.
Oh my god!
So I'm not
Jimmy, if you were in a car with me, would you rock out to my music?
I would, 100%. I would completely rock that playlist.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I would completely rock that playlist.
I would rock that playlist. All right.
Oh,
stupid buffering,
can you put the shirt up by itself?
I can put the shirt up by itself. This is something that I was like, you know what? It's got to be worthy for Jimmy. And this is what we came up with. So, I would rock that playlist.
I love it. Oh God, Andy.
Right? No one other than us has had a 21090 shirt. They've had intros, but no one's had a 21090 shirt. But tonight, because you know him and you love him, and if you put in for this one, you can walk away with a one of a kind. I don't even have this yet. I would rock that playlist shirt featuring the one and only
Unbelievable.
Oji-san's World, Jimmy.
That's
so
amazing.
yeah. So the question is, can you rock that T-shirt? Who can rock it? So tonight is going to be epic. We're going to be rocking that playlist all night tonight. That's for you, Jimmy, because you know what? You deserve it. If anybody deserves his own T-shirt, right? So
I agree.
There you
What is
go.
it, chat? I'm entering in some names. We're going to do this at the beer break, so we'll get to it. But we've got so many that have already chat. I'm going to put you guys all in. I'll read through who I have. So, like we got Oji-san's already in. Phil's in twice. Erica Oreo's in for 4.
Saucy just put in another 5. And yes, Elizabeth, that is the shirt. You're going after the Jimmy T-shirt tonight, the one-of-a-kind Jimmy T-shirt.
So Saucy now has 3. Dickie's in for 1. We got Dickie. Andy, see what people say. What do they think about the shirt? I mean, come on. How do you not love that, right?
People like it. Hunt for Heat said Beanie needs that shirt. That's awesome. So yeah, so this is he's kind of a big deal, people.
I think he is too.
He's kind of a big deal. So
he said he gave us a permission to do that, right? Micah, you're in for 4, so you already got 4 entries, Micah.
All right, so
and every 5. We're only doing every 5. Just to make it easier.
And we got 20 from Spicy because he wants.
Oh, Phil gets 4 more.
He wants that. He wants that shirt too. So
all right,
4
Phil.
more for Phil. So that's fantastic.
And if they come in, Andy, you have to tell them because I can't see what's going on.
Yep. No, I got you.
Eileen,
50 NOKs from Crazy Ann.
What happened? Oh, that's Ann. Oh, Ann wants it. It's 1, right? At the $5 super chat, correct? I'm right on that, Andy.
I think it's 5. Yeah.
Crazy Ann's in. All right. Let me put Groovy. Groovy's got 5, so he's got an entry. And it only takes 1, guys. It only takes 1. And we'll do this at the beer break. So I'm just putting these in now. Andy, are you excited about tonight's topic?
Topic?
Yes.
I'm much more excited about Jimmy's T-shirt. I could give a rat's ass less about the topic at this point.
Really?
I'm going to get myself a Jimmy's shirt because that's just.
Are you? You are best friends. And Moose Gal's in,
and he would, like he said, he would rock that playlist. People, he would just rock that playlist. I mean, maybe
look at
the buffers a little bit. You know?
I would completely rock to
Dylan's in for 1.
List.
I love it.
Completely rock to.
See, look at all these people. Some of these people already have the.
Can I say something before we carry on?
Yeah,
I would
say something, Jimmy.
Completely rock to and ride in the car with and have a great time listening to Groovy's playlist so far. I'm not bull crapping.
If you were in a car with me, would you rock out to my music?
I would. 100%.
I got you.
I had so much fun doing this.
It's great, and it's fantastic. I'm so glad.
There we go. So that is your Jimmy playlist T-shirt. Rock on, Jimmy.
So I got Phil's 20. I got Crazy Ann's 5. I got Dylan's 5.
Moose Cal goes, nope, I wouldn't rock that playlist.
What? Oh no!
Oh no! Give it a hard
got
time.
your extra 5.
Did you get Dylan?
I got Dylan. I got B Lady. I got Whiskey. Yeah, I got everybody. Yep, we're good.
Okay, doing good. So, all right. And Crazy Ann thinks she might win that because she hasn't won a shirt in ages. So we'll see.
There you go.
So
all right. So let's, Andy, are you ready to do the top 10 list? Well, guys, we'll come back to that at the beer break. Let's do the top 10 list.
It's been a hot second. So let's.
It's been a while.
So
all right, man.
That means we get to go out to
Butt Montana.
Let's if I can find it. I can find it. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's tonight's top 10 list. Let's go.
This is our top 10 list from our home office in Butt, Montana.
B Lady, I got you, B Lady. Don't worry.
By the way, Todd.
Yes.
You're gonna love this.
What?
I had an appointment today.
Yes.
With a school in Montana.
No way.
So there's a chance that I may end up going out.
Are they in Butt, Montana?
They're not far, so I could probably visit.
Andy.
Yeah.
Can I tell you how amazing this old Carter rye is?
As long as you leave a little bit for a review, and when Mark and Sherry comes along, otherwise you're going to have to refill it with something that's not old Carter.
This will be my last pour until we review it. And
you
then
said that when I talked to you.
The chat wanted me to drink it, and you were missing, so I went with what the chat wanted.
You do buckle to peer pressure pretty easy.
Andy, it's episode who knows at this point, best and worst TV series finale.
Who knows?
I really didn't know what it was because I was using an old thing. I didn't feel like looking. At this point, it doesn't matter. It's a lot. It's the best and worst TV series finale.
So you know what, Todd? This was actually kind of fun. I tell you, the worst was easier than the best. I'm just going to say that.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, for very easy. Yeah, totally.
But anyway, we did see the 210 rocks from Saucy. That was awesome. Did you pull any more this week? Do we have any other 210 rocks? Or yay, no?
What do you mean? Oh yeah, I do. Yes, I'll show you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
you know what? This is where you start to shine. Do your thing.
Well,
man.
there you go, Andy. I love that little logo you made for him. So we were using it again at 210 Rocks. Again, if you guys win anything, buy anything from us, please, when you get it, take a picture, share it on social media, and put the hashtag 210 ROCKS 210 Rocks. We will then grab it. First of all, we love seeing it, and then put it up on the stream so everybody can see it. And here's what I think. Cindy was saying Beanie needs another 21090 shirt. I think somehow the shirt that Mike bought from us was a bit too small for him, so Beanie got it. He also got a glass though, so he gets the glass, she gets the shirt. I think that's an easy switch there, I guess. So Mike Hunt got the 21090 glass. Shirt was too small. Beanie got it. She's got like 3 or 4 of our shirts. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we're on Instagram, Elizabeth. We're on there. You can find us.
Yes,
it's
type in 21090 and we're there. That's no doubt. And then there's Patreon Pirate on his Twitter page. He won Andy the Basil Hayden and the Glencairn glass, and there he is opening his gifts.
All right, that's awesome.
There he is. There's Patreon. There's Douglas.
Look what arrived. That's really cool. Oh, by the way, Oreo, 20 for Oreo. By the way.
Whoa! All right.
Yeah, that thank you, Oreo. That
Oreo gets 4 more.
Oreo wants to rock that T-shirt.
I don't blame her.
I don't blame her either. So that's awesome.
So there we go. Oreo. There's one. Oreo.
Yep, but that's where you can put the pictures, Elizabeth. That'd be great.
What's
Just
that?
hashtag 21090 rocks.
Yeah, that's all you need to do on
or
Instagram.
210 rocks. Mm-hmm.
Yep. There you go. All right, real quick, Andy. I'm just setting up something real quick.
Do your thing though. Patreon looking good there with that bottle.
What's
Let us
that?
know what you think. The Patreon looking good with that bottle right there. That's good.
I know, right?
That's
all right,
awesome.
so let's get out of that real quick, Andy. Here's a chance, guys, to actually win an entry into Ticket Event tonight. If you get it right, you get an entry. Are we going to do that tonight? Are we going to still do it?
Do it. Let's put another
all
one
right.
in there. So
we got to be quick here.
Got to be quick.
So how many people watched the finale of MASH, Friends, and Seinfeld combined?
Oh,
combined.
Cow.
Was it A, 215 million, B, 233 million, C, 247 million, D, 266 million, or E, 288 million? You have 10 seconds to pick.
Wow. All right. Boy,
so
that's
quickly.
Going fast tonight.
You could look this up, honestly.
All right. Well, I'm going to go with, B lady, you should always pick B just because you're the B lady. That's awesome. All right. Let me see. We have D, T, or B, but Whiskey Nose is D. Todd, I'm going to go with C because that's the answer I put on every standardized test.
That's true.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to stop at, let's see. Let's stop at Saucy.
All right. What do you think, Andy? You said
I'm going to say C. I'm going to say C.
All right. Well, correct answer is, ladies and gentlemen.
Correct answer is
B.
Drum roll, please. B. What I tell you, Elizabeth. I want to set you up.
MASH 106 million, Friends 51 million, and Seinfeld.
She changed it before, and she goes change to B. That's awesome. So that's funny. So
there you go.
All right, let's see who got it. So Elizabeth got it.
Okay, so let me add in Elizabeth again. Hold on.
Melissa Spencer got it.
All right, Melissa.
All right, Melissa's on the board. Everything Spicy got it.
Phil gets an entry. Who else?
Ned Ryerson, Fallen Angel got it.
Fallen Angel. Well, you get entered into it.
There you go. That's
wow.
Awesome.
A lot of people got this right.
That's where we stop right there. So
all right, so we got 4 winners that got entries.
Good.
4 free entries. So we always do that. Give you a chance if you don't have any Any money to?
So B Lady, let me see. Hold on. Who was the last one? Saucy was supposed to be where I think we were.
Uh-oh.
Or Oreo had B.
Oh, Oreo gets another one?
And Whiskey Nose. There we go. That's the cutoff.
So wait, Oreo too?
Marty, and Oreo.
All right, I'll put them in. Whiskey Nose is in. All right. Anybody else? We're good. All right, just gonna make sure
that's it. So there we go.
Oh, we had 6 winners there. That's amazing.
Yep. No, we got Elizabeth. Don't worry. She changed her name earlier. That was good call. I like it.
We got it. All right,
Todd.
Andy. Yes.
You came up with this? Was your idea? Was it not?
It was. I've been talking about this. Yeah, I've been talking about this for a while. I don't know. I just thought I've been watching a lot of Netflix, right, and series that I missed when they were out on TV, and you get through them so quickly, and you get the finale, and you're like, God dang it, that was terrible. It's not what I wanted. It's not good. So I think Micah mentioned earlier on in the pre-party how he's got a lot that were like, hey, I don't know how many I loved, and I see where he's saying. I get it. So
I think the thing with the finale is it leaves this lasting impression, regardless of how good the series was.
Yeah,
the finale either pulls it all together or it makes you wants.
I don't know. Yeah,
more,
you're
or
right.
It's like I didn't like it. So I thought this was a pretty cool.
Yeah, so we're gonna start with our worst series finales. We're gonna do top 5 for each of us, right? And this is all going to be worse. So, guys, if you're members, you have the ability to vote each round. I think I saw Melissa. She's here, Melissa. She's back. Great to see you again, Melissa. She's going to be capturing. If you absolutely love one of Andy or Todd picks, throw that green emoji of Andy or Todd. And if you hate our pick, throw the red. If it's like your number one worst or best, throw the ALF, right? That's going to help affect the game.
The old ALF.
At the end, everyone can vote, and you can tell us who had the better list. The winner takes the spoils. The loser would take McCormick's whiskey, but I don't have any tonight. But guys, if you're a member, use those emojis tonight. If you want to challenge us for whatever reason, you can hit the challenge button. Throw that out there. It's an emoji as well to say, hey, tell us a little bit more why that was your worst or best, I guess, so to speak. Fair enough.
But in the meantime,
yep.
Let's get ready to rumble! Y'all ready for this?
All right. There
we
go.
We're starting with the worst, huh?
Starting with the worst. Here's my number 5, Andy. It's Lost. Now, I've never heard you talk about Lost.
I was a big Lost fan.
Don't you remember I was not the huge. My wife loved Lost, and I watched it because she watched it. I actually was into it early on, and then I think it it jumped the shark, and then everybody wanted to see the ending, right? Because we wanted to see if they got off the island.
Neighbor girls like whoever chooses Lost is the winner, and
well, there you go.
Out of the gates, you come out swinging. Yeah,
there it is. I mean, what was this? I mean, he dies, and are they in purgatory? And are they all dead? What's going on?
The thing with Lost was it was so all over the place to begin with. That's
true. Well, the last few seasons,
guess that nothing really surprised me at the end. So
I hated this ending. I mean, it was just
I thought
awful.
the ending was poor too. But I think because things kind of just got weird at the end anyway, I didn't pay much attention to it.
That's true. You got a good point. It did.
The show started off really, really cool.
Here's what I think happened with the show.
It was so good.
Here's what I think. I think the writers had a great idea, and then it was so popular. They were like, "Shit, we've got to continue this on. What are we going to do? What do we do now? They're on an island. So what do we do every episode?" And so they made up all this crazy stuff. And you're right, it jumped the shark, and the ending I thought it was terrible. It probably could have been my number 1, but I wasn't a huge fan of it, so it didn't affect me as much as it did other people.
I know you're number 1, and I think we were so unanimous it didn't matter. There was going to be nothing that was going to top that. But yeah, I'm with you. I think this was a poor ending to a. We'll start off as a great show. And then
did I get any green? Did I get any green there, Andy?
No greens, but
no green. I didn't get any green.
You got some greens from Cindy on this, yeah.
Okay, I'm surprised. All right. So what did they say? Hold on. How sad if they both died? Well, I don't know. I think they all died. I think they're all dead. Anyway,
all right, let the people laugh at me here on this one, okay?
Well, there's an ALF sighting, guys.
There is an ALF sighting. So let me tell you why this absolutely sucked for me. I was a huge fan of the show. I absolutely love ALF. And there was this really, there was an article about this that said the show was not supposed to be canceled. So at the end of the season, Alf gets captured by the alien task force, and no one knows what the hell happened to him. That was it.
Andy, the bee lady did not care for Alf.
Did they keep him? Did he? Did they dissect him? Did they give him back to the Tanners? Like, what happened?
Andy, I think you're thinking way too much. It's Alf. You're analyzing this way too much.
Well, of course I'm analyzing it way too much, but it doesn't matter. I love Alf, and I did not get the proper send off that I wanted. I didn't want my favorite Melmacian did not get the series finale he deserved. So
okay, Andy's upset. I get you. I don't remember this at all, but I'll take your word for it. We're gonna vote. If you like Lost as being a horrible finale, do the Todd Bald emoji. If you like Alf,
and look, Alf liked Zima.
What about Alf drumming? What about him drumming for Foo Fighters?
He was in Blind Melon. He did like '90s music apparently, so that was that was one of the things. But and he was a drummer in Foo Fighters.
That's funny. That's hilarious. All right, guys.
How can you not love that? I mean, that was a great show. But anyway,
we'll move on. Fun. So these are our most hated series finales of all time. Here's my number 4, Roseanne. Does anybody remember Roseanne?
Yeah, everybody remembers Roseanne.
But the finale was ridiculous. It was the whole last season actually crap. It was terrible. But
she's most remembered for the Star Spangled Banner version that never really went all that well.
Oh well, that is true. But I mean, Andy, were you a big Roseanne fan?
I watched it occasionally. I wasn't like glued to it.
Because she basically reveals the entire series itself was actually fictional story written by Roseanne Connor. What? In reality, Dan's heart attack near the end is he dies. Like what? I don't know, man.
It wasn't a good ending.
And the family didn't win. Like what? How do you end the series like that? That's terrible. It was. I don't know. It was ridiculous to me. So I don't know. I didn't like it. It's one of the members that I used to watch Roseanne. I don't know why, but my family watched it and did not like the ending.
Some people don't like Roseanne all that much, but you did get a green from Neighbor Girl. So
I don't like it. I'm saying I didn't like it. So there you go. So
it probably could have been a better ending. So
anyway, all right. So Andy, what do you have for 4? Let's see what you have for 4. Oh, Big Love, Andy. Tell us. I didn't watch Big Love.
Has anybody out there seen Big Love? Basically, this guy Bill Paxton plays Bill Hendrickson, who is he's a polygamist.
Right.
He has 3 wives.
Right.
Barb, Margie, and what the hell's the middle one's name? Nikki.
I can't help you here, buddy.
Yep. And it was a great show. Like my wife and I were completely glued to it. If you haven't seen it, you're gonna be like, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
If you did see it, the ending was so horrible. It was a fantastic show, start to finish. And at the end of the show, the last scene, his neighbor comes up to him, got mad at him because Bill sodded his lawn because he worked at a hardware store.
Mm-hmm.
Said, "You think I can't take care of myself and my wife and my kids?" And he just shoots him. Well, all 3 wives are in 3 different homes looking out the window.
That's terrible.
It's the dumbest ending to any. I mean, it's just absolutely absurd. Knowing that a lot of people probably haven't seen it, it's not going to matter because but it's sorry, I just ruined it for you there, Crazy Ann. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, they all died.
It's a great show. I encourage you, now that I've killed the ending for it.
Yeah.
Unbelievably great show with a horrible ending. That's all right.
So there you go. You have Roseanne's finale as something we hate versus Big Love's finale. What do you guys think? Hey, Mr. Fulton, how are you?
I'm gonna be getting my McCormick's ready tonight. I think.
There you go. Groovy says red for you on this one, Andy. Never heard of it, so people don't know. We're gonna move on.
People don't know it, so I didn't think that, but this is one of my favorite shows. It just wasn't very good.
Let's move on then. All right, my number 3. It's the same one. It's Seinfeld. Now listen,
we both had that. Yep,
we had it the same. I love the show. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. This ending was stupid. They're in jail for not helping someone, and that's how it ends because they're what? Come on. You gotta have better writing. This is
Larry David said this was a mistake of his and one of those endings he wishes he could take back because it just wasn't that good. You had all this build up and the really fun, the court scene was fun. Having all the characters come back.
That was fun. That was fun.
But it was just such a dumb ending, and it just didn't feel right. Like you wanted them to be back at Jerry's apartment or something, just to kind of tie it all back together. Groovy doesn't care because he hates Seinfeld anyway.
Well,
but, we're getting some. Oh, so is Oji-san. I will throw this out there by the way, to Groovy and Oji-san, because this is, and Todd, you're the exception to the rule. People who hate Seinfeld usually love Big Bang Theory. You two guys like Big Bang Theory. I don't.
I love them both.
You like them both, but
yes,
they say if you like Seinfeld, you can't like Big Bang Theory, or vice versa. So
I like them both. So wrong.
You like everything, though, Todd. You're just one of those nice guys.
I didn't like this finale, and there was so much hype. Yeah, there was.
Wow, a lot of people hate Seinfeld.
Really? Well,
that's
Andy,
surprising.
I love the show. I absolutely love it, but Oji-san doesn't like anything.
Doesn't like anything except
McCormick's.
That playlist.
Oh, that playlist.
Travis's. He loves Travis.
Which we'll show one more time before we do the draw.
He would rock that playlist.
All right, Andy. Well, we'll go on. No one needs to vote on this. We had the same there. And that's good at our number 2. All right. I don't think I'm going to win much here, but as a kid, loved Quantum. You never, Sam Beckett.
I haven't seen this one.
So the whole premise is, he could basically leap into other people's life. He would leap in time and he would take on a person's persona and try to basically change the path so it would be something better for them, right? So he would go in, they were in a bad spot. He would do something that helps them change their course of their lives. And then he would leap to another person. The very end of this, he finds out he can leap back home and be him. And the last scene on this is that black screen right there that says, Dr. Sam Beckett never returned home. What? That's how you end it? You've got to be kidding me. So I know this is an 80s show, early 90s. Not many people probably knew it. I loved it as a kid, and I couldn't believe he didn't go home. This is ridiculous, but I hated that, and I had to put it on here. It's probably not going to win me.
Ziggy Dad totally rocked Quantum Leap when he was younger. What was it, Scott Bakula?
There you go. Yeah, there you go. He just kept going. Yeah, he just kept going. But that's not what you wanted. He tried all his life to hopefully get back home. And he found out he could go back home, and he just kept going, leaping in other people's lives. Get out of here with that nonsense. Anyway, I didn't like it. I love the show.
Captured by the Alien Task Force. That's ridiculous.
That is true. All right, Andy. So what do you have for your number 2? Let's see.
What do I have for number 2? Oh, I know what it is.
Game of Thrones. I've never seen this, and I know I would like it, but I don't have HBO.
Now, most people have probably seen this. Yeah. It's a fantastic show. Horrible ending. I just... It's not going to affect you since you haven't seen it, but...
No.
I mean, long story short, the whole love affair between Daenerys and Jon Snow just goes AWOL. She takes a dragon and burns down all Westeros and just turns from good queen to complete ruthless.
B-Lady says this show is all about sex, Andy.
No, she says 99% about it. I'm talking about the 1%, Elizabeth. It was not about that. It was about dragons.
Andy, you're getting some green here, though. People like this pick. Groovy did not like it. Neighbor Girl did not like the ending. So it
was a great show that they rushed the ending way too fast.
Got it.
And had they actually just taken their time and what happened was they got ahead of the books, and so they didn't know how to end it. So
Samantha agrees with you. You're getting really a lot of love on this one. It must not have been good because it's an epic. It's an epic show, right? This is an epic show. It's
fantastic. And even the last season, it was a strong last season. It wasn't like the whole season was bad, but they couldn't tie it together. And you're sitting there with two episodes left, and you're like, how the hell are they going to tie this all together?
I don't know.
And they couldn't. It just wasn't really good.
Here's the thing, not to get us off tangent, but one of my favorite shows out there right now that will soon be coming to an end is Ozarks, right? That the last season is being shot now. It's going to be up soon. I pray to God they have a good ending here.
It's a great show.
Because it's an amazing show that's coming to an end, and I really hope it ends on a good note. That's total. Whiskey Nose says 2 seasons too long, by the way, Andy.
Either 2 seasons too long or 2 seasons too short because they needed to figure out the way to end it. I mean, I'll go with either way on that because however, it just wasn't. It was a great production that just.
Well, Moose Christina, she wants to see it now. She says it looks great.
It's really good.
I agree.
It's really, really good. Todd, you would love it. I'm telling you right
I'm not
now.
paying for HBO. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it.
I told you can use mine. You know, you already used my Amazon account, my Netflix, and my Hulu, and all that stuff.
I use my parents' Netflix. Get it right.
Cheap ass. All right. What do you have for? Oh, all right. So we you know what?
What?
Drum roll. People are going to get mad at us. That's fine.
Totally going to get mad at us.
We didn't even have to ask each other. We knew how much we absolutely despised the ending to this show because we absolutely loved the show.
Andy, I'll let you take the floor first. Go ahead and talk about it.
All right, so I'll take the floor first. So not to spoil it, but this show's ending was so bad, they're going to reboot it.
Exactly.
To do another ending.
Yes.
Because it was a brilliant idea. It was based off of a book. Once that had been done, they had 5 more fantastic seasons, and then they had one that was mediocre, and the last season was terrible.
Garbage.
The ending was just awful. Todd, what do you have to say?
Well, here's the thing, Andy. You've been telling me to watch Dexter on Netflix, but actually it's on Amazon. Amazon.
Here we go.
Right. So, you've been what's wrong? What did you say?
Oh, I didn't have it up yet. So it's fine.
Yes. You've been telling me to watch it over and over again, and I finally relented, and it caught me right away. So if you don't know what Dexter's about, he's basically a forensic pathologist, or he's a blood guy for Miami
blood splatter expert.
Yeah, for Miami homicide, and he's a normal person, right? Except he's a serial killer that takes out guys that sort of skirt the law, and justice doesn't happen to them.
He has a code of ethics for a serial killer. He only kills bad guys.
Correct.
So
which
basically, he's this vigilante going out, and he's taking people out that the system can't bring in.
And it is.
Yeah, Dickie Dad said he loved it.
It absolute riot of a show.
And the last Neighbor Girl said the same thing. Read the book; it will piss you
really?
off. The book was based Desperately Dreaming of Dexter, something like that is the name of the book.
Oh, I got to read that. It's so good, guys. It's on Amazon Prime right now. It is so. Andy talked to me, and I was hooked on it. I mean, I would stay up till 2:00 in the morning watching this because it was so good.
I would call you. He's like, "Are you working on a video?" So I'm like, "Yeah." What are you doing? He's like, "I'm on Dexter, right? I'm watching. I'm on season 3." I was like, "I just told you about it like a week ago."
Yeah, I know.
So because we were both going to watch it together in unison, and I was going to rewatch it. He lapsed me in like a day, in like a week and a half.
I don't want to give it away. So, but listen, the ending. This is the final scene. So that's Dexter.
You don't need to give away the ending. Let's just say it was so horrible that if you can get through it, and Muscow, you'll like it. A lot of people like it. It's really
Eileen
good.
says, "Yep, number 1." Right. It just did not really the whole final season.
Oh, Twisted, you got it. You're just trying to get my goat here. You got to be kidding me. You thought it was appropriate. It was appropriate. It was absolutely horrible.
Where do I even start with that?
Crazy Ann liked it. She said she liked Dexter. So this is a great.
It's a good show. Oh, don't get me wrong. I love the show. It's one of my top 5 shows I've ever watched of all time. I love it. So I'm really hopeful that this reboot, but I don't know how that's going to work. I really don't, because one of the key players is gone. So,
well,
I mean, I don't want to give it away.
That key player will be back.
Okay. Anyway, guys, that brings us to the end of our ones. So I know we missed a lot, I'm sure.
He was a bad guy. He was a good guy. He took out bad guys.
Yes, exactly.
So and everyone go watch Dexter and then come back and tell.
All right, it's the beer break.
It's time to give it. He said horrible. So all right.
There you go.
Beer break. All right. So Todd, are you drinking anything? Are you drinking any beer tonight?
I did. Yeah, I finished a Zombie Dust, Andy. I started that out while you were gone. I drank a Zombie Dust. Yep. I'm going to drink for my beer break. I'm going to have a little Tumble and Dice to show off what
that's not beer, but we'll play Frank the Tank anyway.
There you go. So here you go, Saucy. Andy, I've housed this whole bottle.
you know when you said, Andy, can you get me some more tumbling dice? And I said, yeah, Todd, I got plenty left. I went back and looked at my stash.
You drank it too?
I got like 2 pours left. Like
way to go.
It is that good.
Well,
I have the other tumbling dice too for you to try.
But this is they actually sent us this bottle of whiskey to review. We haven't reviewed it yet.
Well, it looks like that's going to be put on hold.
Well, I mean, we can find it, right? You can find this. Correct.
Twist is trying to tell me that two wrongs don't make a right. Murderers who kill bad guys are also bad
I
guys.
know. Listen, I agree with that in theory.
There might be some truth to that.
There's a lot of truth to that, but the show, it's
Well,
TV.
it's a show. And it's
Listen, you find yourself so rooting for him. I mean, so rooting. That's how good the show
It's really
is.
hard to write a show where you're rooting for a serial killer. So you got to kind of
That is chocolate cherry cinnamon right there. It's so dang good.
Look how excited you are there, little fella. You love
I love that whiskey.
Tumbled Dice, don't you?
I absolutely love it.
I am drinking a New England IP or hazy pale ale from Wardeca. You know,
there you go.
That's a Maryland beer out in Laytonsville. This is grain to glass. They grow everything.
That's nice.
Pretty good.
Hey Shane, you can get the barrel
farm,
proof, the barrel proof one, the red one, if you can. Well, I'm
Shane,
sending
there's another one. There's a blue mash bill, which is really good too.
But that red one is what I love. Anyway, all right. So Andy, let's get to the ones we like now. So this is, I think, the heart of the list.
Oh
no, wait, we have a giveaway, guys. Let's do the giveaway now. You want to do the giveaway, or do you do it at the end of our? You want to do it at the end of our list? We want to keep people waiting.
We'll whip through the last five.
We're gonna whip through this. Let's whip through this.
I feel like we can. I feel like that'll be.
Yeah. I think we can bring it up. Let's do it. You guys, again, we're giving away the I'll Rock That Playlist Jimmy t-shirt.
Oh, gosh, I love that shirt. All right, but we're going to get into the
So, real quick, B-Lady, yes. So Dexter he was on Miami Homicide, so he had a lot of ins, right? So he had a lot of ways to get around things. So yes, he would basically, if they skirted the law, or if he just wanted to take them out because he knew they were doing bad things, and he was a serial killer, right? But he had this code to not go after good people, go after people who were bad.
Yeah, it's
you gotta watch it.
The whole premise is really, really good.
Yeah, it's so good.
He basically creates this false persona to kind of mask these inner demons that he has, and the only way for him to keep sane is to get rid of basically the scum of the earth who are going around Miami. So he's not taking out good guys. It's just
right. And by the way, there's a reason why he is like that. Anyway, yes, that's not what we're doing it. We're gonna get through this real quick and then we'll do it. I just want to, because I don't want to bring.
I want you all to stay for as long as you can because I was late. So
there you go. All right, and here's my number 5. Awesome finales. It's Cheers. I've mentioned this before. My dad and my brother were big fans of the show. I watched it with them. I love Cheers. I love the finale of this. So to refresh your memory, Diane comes back after 6 years away. So Diane was, of course, the love interest of Sam Malone. And she left the show. She comes back, basically gives the option for Sam to leave the bar, go with her, have the life that he wants with family and kids, or stay. And he chooses basically to stay. And the ending scene is him basically in the bar, putting the close sign up, and a guy comes up. He's like, "Nope, we're closed. Come back tomorrow." And he goes over to the picture of the coach who passed away on the show, actually in real life, I think in season 4, and like makes it straight again and walks to the back. And that he chose the bar over basically love, which is kind of sad, but it was very appropriate. All the people were there. They kind of like hung out together. And I don't know. I just love.
I know a guy who goes to Kirby's who would have done the same thing.
That's right. Yeah, well, I know who you're talking about. I don't know. I don't think people in this chat love Cheers, but I love the show.
It doesn't really matter what you're saying right now. People are still talking about Dexter and the premise.
Oh, really?
I think they're fascinated by this whole thing.
All good.
So
I can't wait to have people go watch Dexter and come back and tell us how much they love it.
I'd do a Dexter themed night if people go out and watch it. Like seriously.
So
I'll give everybody
top 10 moments of Dexter
to
top 10 minutes
to
Amazon Prime. It's on Amazon Prime,
so you can go do that. It was really good.
Top 10 moments of Dexter.
I don't remember the Cheers finale. I'm not sure if I watched it, but I didn't know that
Diane came back.
What's her face came back?
Diane, yes, Diane comes back. Yes,
because,
she's married.
Depending upon when you started watching Cheers, you're either Diane or Kirstie Alley, right?
Correct.
So that's kind of interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway, all right. Nobody knows that. We'll go on to yours. King of the Hill.
Right. King of the Hill. So like I said, I'm going to get killed. I'm just stupid loyal and predictable in some ways. Here's why I loved the ending, because they should have never taken the show off. Fox is absolutely stupid when it comes to what they decide to keep and not.
Right.
Because they had like the Good Family and Bob's Burgers and the Cleveland Show and all these things that were never going to last as long as the 13 seasons of King of the Hill. But for anybody who watched it, Hank and Bobby just could never seem to see eye to eye on anything. Bobby and him are just two polar opposites. And yeah, the show did end, Phil, but they're actually thinking about bringing it back because they think it might be fun in today's kind of quote unquote political climate. But I will say this, the ending scene is basically Hank finally saying, I am accepting you for who you are. And Bobby kind of saying, Dad, I'll never be like you, but I love you anyway. It was a really nice kind of father-son moment. I loved it because I was just furious the show went off the air. Furious. But again, it's not going to matter because people are still talking about
Dexter.
So
by the way, Dickie Dad went to a Dexter, drove 2 hours to go to a Dexter trivia night, which sounds amazing, by the way.
Oh,
yeah,
that'd be fun.
All right,
so just for
it's Cheers versus King of the Hill.
Cheers
You can vote if you want to. If not, we'll go to the next one. Andy, I'm going to miss mine. There's a reason why. Your number 4 is The Fresh Prince, which I completely forgot about, and I agree it's a great ending. This is a miss on mine, but go ahead. You can. It's the floor is yours.
It's kind of a tearjerker because when Will Smith's character explains to Uncle Phil, like I have never had a family and I've never had a father in my life and the whole 9 yards, and Uncle Phil, instead of saying he said, I want to still be family, why don't you still call me on Sundays and all these things,
right?
He said, he just simply said, you're my son.
Right.
He never just like that, and it was just this very heartwarming moment. They should have ended it there. Instead, they did that. Then all the other characters said goodbye. They should have reversed it.
Yeah.
But regardless, it was a very kind of a heartwarming ending. So I thought it was
agreed.
I just remember it was a good way for the characters to walk off. I thought
very good.
They all moved back east.
Oh, now Lazy Nate did not like it. He
so.
Did not like the ending, Andy.
Did you like the show, Nate? Because I thought the show was great. I thought the dynamics of the show were good. But I thought the ending was a pretty good ending compared to how many endings get screwed up. I thought it was really good.
Andy, they're still talking about Dexter.
Did you see the ending, Todd? You said you missed it. So you did.
They're still talking about Dexter in the chat. Dexter sounds very complex but interesting. Everyone's talking about Dexter still. Anyway. I do. I love, that this is like a meme, by the way, him standing in there, like where, like seeing everything gone. By the way, it's a famous meme, by the way, but not that matters. Yeah,
Nate's right. It was a rush canned ending. I get that.
Your point was the perfect. It should have ended with.
It should have ended with that last scene with Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil. Yes, that's how it should have ended. Yep. Anyway,
all right. There's my number 4. So we missed your 4. What are we?
You'll see it soon because it's tied with one of your other ones. But we had the same number 3 again. Andy and I like a lot of the same things. I'm sorry, on TV especially. So it's very hard for this, and we didn't really feel like picking other ones. So anyway, you got number 3 is Friends. I love the fact. I love the show. By the way, Paul Rudd. How about that? Him being in the last few seasons of that's an underrated add to that. Paul Rudd's hilarious now, and back then he wasn't as well known. But Monica and Chandler have twins, which is hilarious. Joey's expression of when that happens in the season finale, and then Rachel comes back from France. She doesn't go to France, and doesn't Joey move in with Rachel? With Chandler, or right next door, or something like that. Doesn't he move because they're going to the suburbs, right? And that's the whole premise here. This is the last time in the apartment. They're leaving. But doesn't Joey also move with them to the suburbs? So they're still together. Like Joey can't leave Chandler. Isn't that right? Do I remember that?
No,
right?
they're trying to crowbar the chicken and the duck out.
Oh, is that what they're doing? What? Yeah. Oh,
remember?
No, but didn't at the very end? Isn't Joey moving out to the suburbs with them?
Oh, maybe.
Or no, I don't know. I just remember this was a really good ending. I felt good about it because of. It's called Friends, right? And they all they didn't break up, so to speak, even though they were leaving the apartment.
What do you think the series finale of 21090 is going to be, Todd? How are we going to end this?
It's probably not going to be a good one. It's probably not going to be a good one.
I can't stand that his pandering anymore.
No, Jason Sterling, he cannot stand the show. So, all right. Well, we're both on it. We like the ending. We love the show. There you go. Let's go to number 2. Breaking Bad. Andy, you've never seen this movie. This is one that you have to start watching. You told me about Dexter.
I've seen the first 3. I got to keep going.
You don't like the first 3?
No, I've seen the first 3 episodes. I like it. I just haven't had a chance to keep going.
It is. I love this show. One of my top.
And Walking Dead just started up again last night, so I got to start.
No, I'm watching the most recent Walking Dead. Just came to Netflix. It's season. What's the season right now? It's season what?
11, I think.
I'm watching 10. I'm not a big fan of 10 so far.
10's actually really good. 10's
does it get
really
better? Because right now I'm not loving it.
10 gets much better because it lagged for a couple seasons.
First 3 episodes are not good. But anyway, Breaking Bad. Walter White basically gets he's dying. Andy, I don't want to tell this because I want you to watch it. He has cancer, right? I don't want to give it away for everybody. I love the ending because I want you to watch it.
People seem to like it. I think Walking Dead's good. Todd, you can say it.
I love Walking Dead.
Dexter comes back and gets both of you to end the stream. So that's
yeah, that's right. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Oh, that's funny.
I absolutely love the show. I don't want to give it away for Andy. And if you've seen the show, I think the ending was fantastic. Fan-flipping-tastic.
Todd.
What? Season finale 290. Andy leaves Todd, putting the ace on the wheel. Todd calls for Andy. Andy doesn't respond. Todd never hears from Andy again. That might happen.
That's great. That's awesome.
That ain't happening. Never saw Breaking Bad. Oh, it's so good. Moose Cow. It's absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely love this show. There's offshoots of it. Better Call Saul, which I'm watching now. That's still happening. Is out there, and that's another great show as well. But that's still going. I don't know. I loved it. So Andy, I think you should really watch it. I don't want to give it away for you to tell you how it ends.
I'm all about it. I want to see it. So
okay. And here is my number 1 and Andy's number 2. It's The Office.
I see. Okay, I see how you did there. Okay.
So Andy, here's the thing. Here's what I love about this show. It's probably my favorite show of all time. It did jump the shark when Michael left a little bit, but it still was entertaining. There was still a lot of awesome characters. But the finale, you hadn't seen Michael in I think 2 or 3 seasons. He comes back for the very end of it.
I think of.
And can I just say the line though? I want to say this line so bad.
Oh no, go ahead.
So Jim is he's the best man of Dwight, and he's finally. And the funny thing is, they were always adversaries, right? But they kind of grew to love each other, and he was the best man. And Jim turns to right before the wedding's happening. He turns to Dwight and says, "I can't be your best man." He's like, "What? What do you mean you can't be my best man? I'm getting married." And he said, and he moves out of the way, and you see Michael, and Michael is like tearing up, and Dwight starts tearing up, and Dwight says, "Michael, I can't believe you came." and Michael says, "That's what she said." That was like his famous line. And it was so perfect. And he's only in there one other time where he's talking about his life now, which is he's married, he has kids, and he's so proud of the office, and he saw them as his kids. And I loved how they wrapped that up because him leaving, I thought, left a huge hole in the show. I thought it was still good, but it was never the same.
The best part about it was it survived.
Yeah, that's true.
Because, when Andy Bernard kind of became the new, focal point in a lot of ways after he left, and it was Dwight and Andy and Jim.
Yep.
The supporting cast was so strong it didn't matter. I think of something like 2.5 Men, which was so funny.
Yeah.
And when Charlie Sheen left,
yes,
and Ashton Kutcher came in, it was like the show died. It was terrible. It was awful. It was unwatchable actually.
Yes.
So it shows. You would think that when Steve Carell leaves, like you can't keep going, but it was still a really good show. But for him to come back, kind of like when Diane came back to Cheers, I think it's cool to tie those things together.
That's exactly right. Now on to Andy's number 1. It'll be also my number 4.
Oh,
I think
really?
There's going to be some.
I thought you didn't like this, but that's
no. I like that it. What I didn't like is everybody bitching about it, right? And saying that's the beauty of it a little bit is that it left it open to interpretation. And Andy, I'll let you go because it's your number 1.
All right. So bottom line is a lot of people hated this ending. I thought it was absolutely perfect because this show was so good. This is probably one of one of the first like HBO series that completely pulled me in, and I was like, man, I just have to keep watching. So outside of being Italian and all the Italian mob stereotypes that I loved, it was just a damn good show. The characters were good. James Gandolfini is a fantastic actor. And in that last scene, when you almost see the complete and total demise of the Soprano family.
Yep.
There are so many different scenarios that could play out with that ending. Journey's on the radio. You got the guy at the bar. You're wondering if he's going to come over. Is he a killer or not? You have the door opening, and you wonder if someone coming in to mow him down with a gunshot like everybody else. But Meadow's parking her car and having trouble getting in. Is it Meadow coming to the door? The whole thing was just, it was mentally just messing with you, and you're on the edge of your seat, like, what happens next? And as soon as the door opens, the bell rings, Tony looks up. That's it.
Black.
And it's black.
Goes to black. Goes to black.
You don't know what's coming next. And it was very intentional because it wasn't like you were mad.
So I think he gets killed there. I think
but that's the whole point. I mean, literally, that's what you think happened. And honestly, it could have been Meadow walking through the door. They have dinner.
You don't know. That's
you just
the cool
don't
part.
know. So I think that was what was the best part about it. Was it's maybe implied that he probably didn't make it, but at the same time, had he not passed away in real life, I think it left the door open if they ever wanted to do something down the line. Which is why this, I think, Sopranos prequel is coming out.
Yeah.
With actually James' son, which is kind of cool. But anyway, I love this. Todd, what, you liked this too, I guess?
Yeah, I did. I didn't love the fact that people were like just trashing the show because of the ending. I thought the ending was great because you don't know. I mean, I guess I can see where people are saying like, well, I'd like to have some definitivity of what happened.
Nate's saying that the writer said that they died. So
I don't know if that was
maybe they did. Even if that happened, I still thought the ending was cool because just, at the time,
yep,
you didn't.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. So let me go. I mean, we can vote. I have a list of all of our in here. So there you go. The first 5 are ones we hate. The TV series finales that we hated. I had Lost. Oh, that's Roseanne, not whatever I put there. Seinfeld, Quantum Leap, and Dexter. Andy had Alf, Big Love, Seinfeld, Game of Thrones, and Dexter. The ones we loved, I had Cheers, Sopranos, Friends, Breaking Bad, and The Office. And he had King of the Hill, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Friends, The Office, and Sopranos. We had very similar ones. You guys can vote. I mean, we have so many similar ones. It is what it is. What's laughing? What are you laughing?
Story.
What?
Nate goes, my dad got ticked and he thought he hit the remote when the screen went black. That's
hilarious.
That's a great story. That's a great story.
If you want to vote, go ahead.
You can vote. I
don't care.
I think the winner of the night is nor Todd or I. It's everyone's interest in either liking Dexter or wanting to watch Dexter. So
and then also the shirt. The shirt.
And of course the shirt. We do have that coming too.
Todd Green. No, OJ's on with that. I don't know. Maybe Melissa's been counting this whole time. I don't know.
Yeah, Melissa, do you have a count? No, everybody's saying we got 2 for Todd wins.
Okay, there you go. Todd
wins. You remove and Todd. Saucy said that. And Neighbor Girl. Oh, Todd getting killed.
And Robot Cop. All right. Oh, there you go.
So
just drink, Andy. Andy, just drink.
I'll just drink. It doesn't really matter.
We were kind of, I don't have my whiskey down here anyway.
This song is just horrible, but apparently Jimmy would rock this too.
There you go.
We've gotten so lazy we don't even count anymore.
Maybe.
I mean,
it could be. I think the topic's good. It's all good. We'll talk about that later. Andy, what I'm more interested in is, what are you drinking, by the way, for your shot?
I have to take my shot first.
Well, what is it of?
It's McCormick's, of course.
Mm-hmm. You guys out there, that's a bunch of baloney.
No, it's Rebel Yell.
Oh, that's right. Rebel Yell. That's right. Which is not a great whiskey. Is it better than McCormick's though?
Oh God, yes.
All right, Andy.
It's actually whiskey.
The time has come. I would love to show the promo one more time. I'm going to take down the top 10 list. I've got the wheel ready. We've got a total of 39 entries. 39 entries.
All right, one more time. If you want to get on this, we'll play it to make you happy. The one, the only.
I just like watching this.
would completely rock to Groovy's list. I would completely rock to. Can I say something before we carry on?
Yeah.
I would completely rock to and ride in the car with and have a great time listening to Groovy's playlist so far. I'm not bullcrapping
Jimmy, if you're in a
anybody.
car with me, would you rock out to my music?
I would, 100%. I would completely rock that playlist.
There you go, people.
Oh, I can't wait. Who's going to win this tonight? Guys, every $5 chat, we've got a bunch of people. There's
So we got a
Ozarks
bunch in there, but that
Bill's
is
in it.
tonight's. It's a,
Erica's in it. Oreo's in it. Dickie's in it. Saucy's in it. Micah's in it.
I want that shit.
Eileen's in it. Groovy, Bee Lady, Samantha, Moose Gal, Whiskey Nose. The list goes on and on. I would rock that right now. There you go. So we've got Dylan in it. Phil's in it. Oreo's in it. Everybody's in it. Any last chances, guys? If you want to put in for it, we'll go. It's a one of a kind. I don't know. Maybe we'll bring it back, Andy. Who knows? We'll see how. I don't know. This might be a one-time thing. I don't know.
You know, I love doing my specialty shirts, so we'll see. They could always make an appearance at some point.
I feel like we have to get Jimmy this shirt as well somehow, but that's a whole nother.
He would rock that shirt.
He would rock that
He
shirt.
would rock
Jimmy
that shirt.
Let's see who else will win this shirt. All right, we'll bring up the wheel then. It looks like the not the voting, but the tickets are done. We'll open
right.
up. So let me share the screen real quick.
Jimmy said, just send you his playlist. He'll rock them.
There you go.
And Groovy.
That's right. And me. Oh, and you. Oh.
Oh,
all
and
right.
one more 5 from Matt J.
Oh, all right, Matt. You're in, brother. I'm adding you now. I've shuffled the playlist. I'll shuffle it again. There's now 40 entries in. A bunch of, I think like 6 or 7 won a free entry. It's all good. All right, we're ready to go, Andrew. This is for this awesome shirt. I can't.
This is for
whoever wins this. Please take a picture and post it with 210 Rock. We have to show it. I can't wait. So, all right, guys, you guys ready to go?
Go ahead,
Andy.
roll it, man. Roll
Here
it, dude.
we go.
What? Oh, Matt just put another 5.
Sorry, Matt. It's Erica.
Or is it? It's Erica.
It's Neighbor Girl. Neighbor Girl wins. Neighbor Girl. It's Erica.
Matt, remind us next week. We'll throw you in for something for next week.
Sorry, Matt. I can't see the thing. All right, there you go.
All right, Erica got it. So there you go.
All right, so we might have to bring that back. It was pretty impressive. And I don't know. We got to figure out a way that the 2 other cohorts can get copies of this shirt.
But
somehow.
you do get that. That's all you right there. Look at that. That is all you.
Look at that.
Neighbor Girl, congrats. You get to rock.
I cannot wait to see that shirt.
I am so excited. And you know what, Jimmy, you're a good sport too, because I think, you know what, we all do love you. And if anybody deserves their own 210 shirt, I didn't even realize I was playing that. All right.
Rock on, Jimmy.
Rock on, Jimmy.
All right, there you go.
All right,
Andy. What do you want to do? You want to go over to Groovy's and just hang out over there, or do you want to bring people on? What do you think? The Groovy has to work tomorrow. That's the problem.
All right. If you want us to go over and just start hanging over there, that's fine. We can do that. Groovy, why don't you post your link? We'll do a little 21090
raid. Yeah, let's just do that.
We'll go over there. Moose Gal, you know what? Maybe we'll see. Maybe I'll have to do this again. People are excited about this. So maybe next week we'll do another Jimmy shirt.
The problem is these are. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, we can do that. We don't want to. Who knows who'll get a shirt next?
Maybe
right?
you can put up on Teespring and people can buy it.
Maybe
there's no copyright for that, right? Maybe.
No, then we have to pay Jimmy royalties, and so I don't know if we can do that.
That's right.
So
Can't do
we'll
that.
have to see.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
Groovy has put the link up now, so if you guys want to head on over there. Thank you for your patience tonight, because I clearly was a little bit late, but that's just called being a good daddy. It was. we'll be back same time. Probably, I'm thinking we'll be doing 9 o'clock again next week. Todd, you already talked about that. We'll probably do 9
Yep,
o'clock.
9 o'clock, I think so.
Mark and Sherry Carter on the 14th of September. That is just going to absolutely rock. And some new and good stuff coming from the two of us at 21090 very
Cannot wait.
soon. So
Yes.
thank
Stay
you.
tuned.
We really appreciate it for the great show. Thank you, Sauce. You guys are awesome. We love y'all.
Head over to Groovies. Let's go there now.
Head to Groovies. We'll pop in. We'll hang out for a little while. And we will see you next week.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
We're live again. What's going on, everybody? It's Tuesday.